Goku, the most powerful Super Saiyan of all time. But he wouldn't have gotten anywhere without his family. And today, I've gathered 10 facts about him and his family. Hey guys, what's up? This is Kyle from Varistudiostv and thank you for joining me for another 10 facts video. Today's topic, Goku, the main protagonist of Dragon Ball. New and upcoming. Goku's family just keeps growing, doesn't it? Losing his family at birth, traveling to an alien planet, being adopted, marrying the daughter of the ruler of the Fire of Mountain, and having 2 sons, and then becoming a grandfather are all events that led to his family growing. And that is just the beginning. Not to mention how his son, Gohan, ended up marrying Videl and having a daughter, Pan. Hey, if you want to see more Dragon Ball content, please leave a like and a comment. You can also share and subscribe and turn on that notification bell for whenever I upload a new video. So without further ado, let's begin. Coming in at our number 10 spot, this shouldn't be a surprise at all. After all, we are looking at Goku and his family. To start off this list, we'll be looking at Gohan's grandfather. I mean, the one that's dead. No, I mean the one that he isn't named after. Damn it, that's right. Goku is a low-class Saiyan, and his father, Bardock, and mother, Gine, are both Saiyans from the planet Vegeta. While his birth name is Kakarot, Goku was born from a relationship between Bardock, a Saiyan who is considered one of the bravest warriors on the planet, and Jeanne, one of the humblest Saiyans you could ever meet. Throughout the first 2 arcs of Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta regularly states how Goku is a low-class warrior, while he himself is a superior elite warrior. This hints to the fact that while Vegeta may not have to train from birth, Goku, who was trained throughout his entire life, built up his strength to a point where it rivaled a super elite. At our number 9 spot, we have a fact about Goku's mother, Gine, who was a Saiyan who didn't like to fight. Saiyans are a warrior race that have a high aptitude for battle and enjoy fighting or destroying. While Bardock was a fighter, Gine was his polar opposite, as she lacked a high enough battle power and didn't share the thirst for battle like the average Saiyan. Instead, Gine, with other Saiyans such as herself, were tasked with the menial labor of which she took part in just meat distribution. Though it may not be a job that grabbed her the respect of everyone as a warrior, it was still an important job considering the amount of food that the species consumed. I think she may have been better off feeding Goku at this point, because even that's a monumental task. Have you seen how much this guy eats? At our number 8 spot, we look at Gine and Bardock's love. Isn't it simply beautiful how love is? The Saiyans are a race of people that normally only choose mates for breeding purposes, and the relationships that they form only seem to extend the survival of their race and to make sure that it was ensured. Gine, being low-powered and gentle, was already labeled as an outlander among the Saiyan culture. However, her relationship with Bardock was genuine, as they both loved and cherished each other, rather than only for just breeding purposes, or because they both saw an opportunity where they could have a stronger child. Looking back at fact 9, fact 7 is kind of ironic that Goku would marry for food. After accidentally killing his adopted father, Gohan, also called Grandpa Gohan, Goku was left a bit naive to how the world works. Therefore, his weak grip on societal norms and lack of an understanding led him to promising to marry Chi-Chi when they were both young. During the martial arts tournament, after many years, Chi-Chi battles Goku. After being defeated, she reminds him of his promise he made long ago. Goku responded by saying he thought that marriage was some sort of cuisine, and at the time only agreed because he was famished. Nevertheless, he still upholded his promise to Chi-Chi and married her. Let's skip ahead a bit. This is where fact 6 comes from. In where Goten is born a natural Super Saiyan during the Cell Saga, Goku and Gohan remain in their Super Saiyan forms in order to adapt to its energy drain and to make it more efficient for use. Goku did not meet Goten until the Buu Saga, which means that Goten was conceived during the resting period of 10 days before commencing with the Cell Gate. By retaining his Super Saiyan form throughout this period, Goku inherently passed the Super Saiyan trait due to the increased portion of S cells in his body. Goten was born genetically enhanced with the proportion of S cells in his genetic blueprints, allowing him to transform into a Super Saiyan easily and seamlessly. Every single member of Goku's family has died at least once. This is a bit dismal, but yes, this is where fact number 5 comes from. His mother, Gine, died when the planet Vegeta exploded, and his father, Bardock, died when he was disintegrated by Freiza's supernova attack. His adopted father, Gohan, met his unfortunate demise when Goku transformed into Ozaru, the Great Ape, and stepped on him by accident. His brother Raditz and he himself fell victim to Piccolo's special beam cannon in the Saiyan saga. Chi-Chi was transformed into an egg by Buu, while Gohan and Goten blew up with the Earth. His granddaughter Pan died when Frieza blew up the Earth at the end of Resurrection F. Talk about a family tradition gone completely wrong, huh? At our number 4 spot, Goku was actually married into royalty. Many fans are unaware of the fact that though the Ox King only ruled over a small kingdom consisting of the Fire Mountain, he was a king nevertheless, and by definition that makes Chi-Chi a princess and Goku a prince. So basically, like Vegeta, who is royalty but born into, Goku is also technically royalty but was married into. Though they may be prince and princess of basically nothing, on account of the Ox King's treasures and belongings being burned down, the same can be said about Vegeta, who only rules over Goku and his children on account of them being the only survivors. Pretty dark if you ask me. Number 3 may be a bit of a speculation, but we think that Pan has the potential to be the greatest Saiyan of all time. It has been hinted that half-breed Saiyans, or hybrids, have a greater potential and fighting aptitude than pure Saiyan. Both Gohan and Trunks were able to surpass their fathers in the Cell Saga, where Trunks powers up more than Vegeta during their preliminary fight with Cell, and Gohan becoming the first person to achieve the Ascendant Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2 transformation, after only unlocking the Super Saiyan transformation less than a year earlier. Pan is even shown to be able to fly as an infant who barely knows even how to control Ki, or even what is Ki to begin with. At our number 2 spot is Cell. The biologically created android could be considered as one of the cousins to Goku. Created by Dr. Gero in order to make the perfect fighter, Cell, as his name applies, was genetically crafted from the multiple DNA collected from various fighters across the world and even space as well, I guess. You can consider Frieza as that. These samples include the DNA of Picolo, the aforementioned Freiza, King Cole, Krillin, Vegeta, Goku, and Gohan, granting him an incredible strength and the amazing abilities that he has. Since Cell contains the DNA from both Goku and Gohan, it makes him a blood relative of the family, more on the side of the cousins of sorts. And finally coming in at number 1, Goku might be the only Saiyan in history that has no interest in his past family. Being born on Earth under the adopted care of his grandpa Gohan, where the question was piqued as to why he never questioned Vegeta about his true heritage, Goku simply replied that he just didn't care. His perception towards Saiyans also can be slandered after his own brother took his son, Nappa killed his friends, and Vegeta for 2 arcs went on a murder spree. So now Goku considers himself as a Saiyan from Earth. His identity is tied to his humble beginnings on the Green Planet, rather than on planet Vegeta. So that was today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. If you like this video, go ahead and click that like, click that subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates. You can also share this with your friends and join me on Twitter and Instagram for more. Thank you guys again so much. Peace out.